So we're going to inhale and exhale. And sigh when you exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, and you can sigh. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale and exhale. And let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now we're going to just do some small twists of our shoulders and neck release. Hold a lot of tension in our shoulders and our neck, and it's just, you're just sitting, and you're gonna inhale center and then drop your head over to the right as you exhale. Inhale and then drop your head so your chin goes to your chest. Inhale and exhale, drop your head over to the left, ear to shoulder. Inhale and exhale, center. Now we're going to go the other way. So inhale, center. Drop our head ear to the left shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right ear to right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, center. And we're going to do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Right ear to right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, center. And again, one more time, starting to the left. And inhale, exhale, center, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale. Right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, center. Sorry about that. Let's do that one more time. So we'll inhale, center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, center, and one more time, going the opposite direction. So inhale, exhale, inhale, chin to chest, exhale, and inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. And now we're going to inhale. And when we inhale, we're going to pull our fist to our chest and our shoulders up to our ears. And we're going to slowly drop them when we exhale. Again, you can do an audible inhale through your nose. And when you exhale, you can sigh. And let's one more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay. We're going to do a little bit more for our torso. Now we're going to do our torso. So we're going to put our fingers on our shoulders here. And we're going to inhale, and we're just going to twist left. And come back to center. Inhale, and twist right. Your head stays in line with your torso. And come back. And just go as far as you can. Inhale, twist. Come back to center. Inhale and exhale. And one more time each side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and come back to center. And then we're just gonna do some side stretches and do what you can. So I'm sitting, if you're on a chair, it's fine to have your feet down. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna put our left palm down, and we're gonna reach our right hand up to the ceiling and just lean to the left, just to stretch out a little bit the side body. And come back to center. Right hand on the ground, left hand overhead, and again. And come down, we're gonna do the over to the left side again. The left side. And up and down, and the right. And one more time each side. Lift. And one more time the right side. Okay. Now let's just roll. And I'm rolling in a clockwise position. And you can get big or do it small. And let's go the opposite way. Okay. And then we're going to do what's called the Sufi grind. And this one just kind of helps us create movement and space in our torso. So basically we're sitting and we're going to make our chest come out. And then we're going to go over to the left. We're going to come back, so it's like a concave. And then we're going to go to the right. And come back to center. And we're going to do that again. To the press out forward, so your chest is just coming out. And let's go the other way. We'll go to the right. Back. To the left. And center. Let's just do that 2 more times each way. So forward, to the left, back, to the right, and center. Again, forward, to the right, back, left, and center. And let's go one more time. Forward, left, back, to the right, and center. Let's get our ball and our balls in the bag and our block here. Let me put my screen down a little bit. And what we're going to do is just like work the ankle a little bit. So I'm just going to put my ankle in between those 2 balls in the bag here. And if you want to put your other leg on top, great, you don't have to. And we're just going to point and flex your foot. And you can try rolling it in one direction. And make it go the other way. And you don't have to put your foot across. And then let's do the other ankle, same thing. So put the ankle here. Now I'm going to cross it, but you don't need to. Just, do what works for you. Take a couple breaths here, and then let's just point and flex. And then let's roll. the opposite way. Okay, and then we're going to use the balls in the bag again, and we're going to take one, and we're going to put it in the fleshy part of our calf. And we're going to just again put some pressure on it. And if you want to cross your leg over, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. And just take a couple breaths right here. Kind of the ball is hopefully relaxing that muscle and the fascia a little bit. And then point and flex. To me, when I cross, it's a little bit too much pressure in the calf. And then let's roll in one direction. And then let's roll in the other. And then we're going to just roll that ball over that calf. And then let's go in a circle. And the other way. Okay, and now we're going to do the other one, same thing. You can cross your leg over if you want. If it's too much, you don't want the pressure to be too much, and just take some breaths. And then I'm going to point and flex. And I'm going to go around in one direction. And let's go the other. And we're going to roll over that muscle. And I like to always go in a circle. One direction, 5 times, and the other. Okay, now I'm just going to put the block over to the side and the ball over there. And I'm just going to take one of the balls and I'm going to put it in my knee, the crease right here. And I'm just going to pull in. Just kind of can flesh out the knee a little bit. And breathe. And I'm going to release and I'm going to do the other one. Okay, and if you'd like, you can take the ball if your knees are bothering you and just roll it around on the inside of your knee, in one direction 5 times, in the other. Kind of press in a little bit and then roll. And then on the outside. I go both directions. Kind of hold in my knee when I bring it in. And then let's do the same thing on this one. And the other way. And the opposite way. Okay, put the ball over to the side. Let's take your stick or your rolling pin, and I'm gonna put it through my leg here, and I'm just gonna roll up and down that calf muscle. And then I'm gonna put it on the outside here and roll. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for my thigh. I'm gonna roll inside. And the outside. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm putting it through and doing the inside of the calf. And the outside. And we're going to do the inside of the thigh. And the outside. Going to stretch our hips a little bit. So I'm going to stretch out my leg, my left leg. I'm going to cross my right leg over the left and put the foot by the knee. I'm just going to put my elbow around my knee. I'm kind of pulling into my chest a little bit. And I'm going to put my hand behind me and just a little twist. You should feel a little stretch in your hip here. Just pull in. And take a couple breaths here. And release. And now let's do the other one, same thing. So I have my right leg straight, my left foot comes on the outside of my right knee. I'm putting my elbow, my left knee and my elbow crease. I'm putting my left hand behind me. And I'm kind of pulling my knee in a little bit and just twisting. And I'm going to take a couple breaths right here. And I'm going to release. And now I'm going to just kind of bend my knees over to the left, and I'm just going to roll out that hip. And let's roll my knees over to the right, and again, roll out that hip. And put the stick over to the side. Bring your legs to a out to the edges of the mat. And let's just let them drop. The knees drop to the left and to the right. Again to the left and to the right. And one more time to the left and to the right. And come up. Put the soles of your feet together. You can have them stretched out in front of you or in. And we're just gonna flap, that's the right word, couldn't retrieve that word. Flap our wings, kind of like a butterfly. And if you want to pull your knees in, your feet a little further and flap them again, that's great. And then if you can, I'm gonna put my elbows kind of in my knee creases. And I'm trying to keep I'm not kind of curling. I'm just kind of coming flat, doing a little stretch in the lower back here. And if this is too much, you can just have your legs crossed, or if you're in a chair, just come down and kind of hold your legs. If you're like this, you can just come down like this. We're just going to try to stretch out that lower back a little bit. So you can do that way, or you can come down this way, and you can round if you'd like. When you round, it kind of gets the inside of your thighs, your groin area there. I find doing it like this kind of really gets your lower back. Have the one leg in front, take a couple breaths. If you're doing it like me, and then put the other leg in front and do the same thing. And release. Then let's take the stick again, and this time put it on our lower back, and let's just roll. So we could come out to the hip again, and we're just rolling. Up and down. Going to the hip, and get the lower back here. Okay. And let's release there. And then let's do some stretches for our shoulders here. Let me bring this up a tiny bit. Okay. So I'm going to take my left arm and I'm going to cross it over my chest. I'm going to brace it with my right and then see if I can look over my right shoulder just to stretch out the shoulder a tiny bit. And I'm going to do the other side. So my right arm goes to the left. Then I brace it and look over my right shoulder. And I'm going to release. I'm going to bring my palms of my hands together. And I'm kind of like pressing them together. My elbows are out, not like this, they're out. And then I'm gonna, as I'm squeezing them together, I'm just gonna bring my forearms together and try to lift your hands. This is what feels comfortable. Up. I'm gonna come down. Again, so you're pressing your palms together and lift up. Come down. I'm gonna do that one more time. Lift up. Touch yourself on pat yourself on your left shoulder with your left hand. And pull your elbow up. And just lean over to the right. You can, you don't have to. And come back up. And release. Now pat yourself on the back with your right hand. Pull your elbow back. And come over to the left if you want, if not, just stay straight up. And release. Let's take the stick again. I'm holding it in my left hand. I'm just going to put it behind my back. It goes right in the center of my back here. And I'm going to put my right hand behind. I'm just going to try to inch my fingers down the stick towards each other. A little bit different stretch in the shoulder. And again, let's take like 3 breaths here. And release. And now we're going to do the other side. So I have it in my right hand. Go behind. Bring my left hand behind. One side is always tighter. This is my tighter side. It's harder. Just do what you can. And release. And take your fingers on your shoulders and bring your elbows together and back, together, back, and one more time. And bring them together and go back, we're rolling them. And let's go forward and roll. Take the stick, again, put it in the center of your back, put your other hand behind, and we're just going to roll out that shoulder blade. Come back, and then we're going to take the stick again. This time I have it in my right hand, put it back, grab the bottom with the left, and again, now we're doing the left shoulder blade. Okay, now we're going to take this stick and it's going to go behind our neck here. And we're just going to roll up and down. I'm kind of twirling it as I'm going up and down. I'm going to take it over to the side here. And I'm going to roll it up and down. And we're going to go to the other side again and roll it up and down. You can come forward with it. And the same thing with this side. You can go forward and back. You'll find these muscles in the neck And you can also do this with the ball, where you just go press in and go up and down. I'm going to do this side. And you go all the way into the back of the neck and into the shoulders here. And let's just take the stick in our hand like this. So we have like an L, right angle, and we're just going to lift and lower our wrist. And then I'm going to put my palms up, and we're going to do the same thing. I have that L, and up and down. Okay, we're going to put those down. We're going to take our wrists, we're going to pull back. So I should feel a stretch in my forearm here, as well as my wrist. And breathe. Come down and pull back. And forward and pull back. Do the same thing with the other hand. Pull back. Other hand down and pull back. And the other hand, and the other way, back of the hand forward. Let's rotate our wrists in one direction and the other. Now we're going to open and close our hands. I'm going to put the stick like this, and we're just going to roll out our forearms, go all around. You can roll over your wrist too. And we're going to do it on this side, same thing. Okay, and let's release. Just take our head, and we're going to just look over our left shoulder and center, our right shoulder and center. 2 more times each side, left, center, right, center, 1 more time. And then we're going to jet our chin out, and back, out, and back, and 1 more time, out, and back. And then let's take our hands, put them behind our neck like this, rub behind your neck. I'm going to look up, chin goes up to the ceiling. And then we're going to release and intertwine your hands, put them behind your head, and let your head come down. And release. And then let's just, if you can, just gonna lay back on my back and straighten out your legs. And just do a nice stretch. So try to touch the wall behind you with your fingers. Try to touch the wall in front of you with your toes. And then bring your knees up. Your knees are going towards the ceiling, your feet are flat on the ground. Put your arms in a T position. And then just drop your knees over to the right. And if you can, look over your left shoulder. And take a couple breaths here. And come back to center. And now let's go to the other side. Drop over to the left and look over your right shoulder. And take a couple breaths. Go back to center. Now I'm going to come all the way over on my right side, and my palms are going to come together. My knees are bent, kind of like in a right angle. And I'm just going to lift my hand overhead. And just go as far as you can. If you can just go to the ceiling, fine. If you can drop it all the way onto the ground, left with your palm up, great. And then I'm going to come back. And do that again. And back. And one more time. And now I'm going to come to center with my knees. And now I'm going to do the same thing. But now I'm going to be on my left side. Arms are out, palms are together. And I'm just going to follow my hand to the right and back, to the right and back, and to the right and back. Now bring your feet again back on the ground, and your knees are going up, and I'm pulling my knees into my chest. If you want to bring your forehead to the knees, you can, but you can just do it like this. And then we're just going to roll. Our knees are round, so we're rolling out our lower back. I'm going to go 5 times in one direction. And let's go 5 times in the other. Okay. Now put your feet down and stretch your legs out again. Toes towards the wall in front and arms towards the wall in back. Now, if you'd like to stay here, you can bring your palms down by your hips. I have them like 45 degrees out, and you can just let your feet be relaxed. They might turn out to the sides, and you can stay there to do the rest of them. The rest of the poses we're going to do, and the first one is what I'm taken from Paul Dennison now, and it's called Love for Yourself. And grief of loss, whatever the loss is, lives in your body, and the body remembers pain. So we're going to try to kind of using self-touch to nourish and soothe the tension in your body. So what you want to do is, first we can put our hands over our heart, and each one will take 3 breaths. So we're going to breathe in, and we're going to breathe out. And of course, like I said, you can do this laying down. You can have your knees bent. You can have them flat out in front of you. So whatever is the most comfortable position for you. So again, 3 breaths in and out. Trying to heal our heart. Think about bringing in healing energy and exhaling what we don't need. Now I'm going to have one hand over my heart, one over my solar plexus, same thing. Inhale, exhale, and exhale. One more time, and exhale. Now I'm going to have my one hand over my solar plexus and the other over my forehead, and the same thing. Inhale and exhale. With the chakras, we're doing our solar plexus and our third eye. Now we're just going to hold our shoulders and give ourselves a bear hug. And again, 3 breaths. And And now just wrap our arms around our neck and our shoulders. And again, inhale and exhale. Okay. The next one we're going to do is we're going to do just the love taps. And this is a Nick Ortner thing. And basically starts with the wrist. And it's as you're doing the taps, you're thinking of an affirmation for yourself. Like, I always like, when the sneeze started. I always think, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. I'm doing the best I can. And let's do the other side. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. I'm going to go to the top of the head and tap. Be gentle with yourself. And you can move it forward and back over your skull, forward and back. Be gentle with yourself. Doing the best you can. One more time. And then above your eyes, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. Side of your eyes, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. Under your eyes, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. Under your nose, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. Go to the collarbones, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. And to the chest and the heart, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. And then let's do the, we're going to do the breath, the humming breath, because it tries to release the negative energy from our body. And it kind of, that vibration helps the healing process. So we're going to inhale. Our fingers go in our ears, our thumbs. Let's take my glasses off. You can put your hands over your eyes, press in your ears so you can't hear, and you're going to inhale. And when you exhale, you're pressing your ear into your ears, your thumbs into your ears, and you're exhaling and making an audible sound, a hum actually. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. Now let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. And like I said, you can be doing this while you're seated. Now this next one I know we've done before, and it's called Liquid Grace, and it's kind of, all our pain and our loss and our hurt beneath our surface can be overwhelming. So this is kind of a moving meditation with a cleansing flow that helps connect you with spirit and a greater power, and helps you hopefully to wash away the pain. And so the way this works is, and like I said, you can be laying down to do this too, but it's kind of like we're taking our hands and we're getting some healing water. We come out, we go over our head, and we just cleanse ourselves with it. As we're breathing, so we inhale the healing water and let it come down as we exhale. Let's do that about 5 times. Inhale and exhale. See if you can visualize some white light and yellow healing light coming in. And as you exhale, all the energy, all the pain and the negativity and everything else goes back into the ground. So inhale and exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and wash yourself with that healing light. And again, 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay. And now we're going to do this. It's called Om Mani Padme Hum. And it's like 1,000 years old, and it contains all the teachings of Buddha: love, compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, and self-discipline. And the Om is the sound vibration of the universe, and it destroys attachment to the ego and establishes generosity. The Mani means jewel, and it removes jealousy and desires as you find ethics and patience. The Padme means lotus. It represents moving from darkness into light. It transforms prejudice and possessiveness into perseverance and concentration. And Hum represents union with spirit. It removes hatred and connects you to wisdom and purity. And the way we do this, so if you're laying down, you can just put your hands 45 degrees from your hips. If you're sitting, I like to put my hands on my knees. And so the Om is touching the thumb to the index finger. And then the Mani is touching the thumb to the middle finger. The Padme is touching the thumb to the ring finger. And the Hum is touching the thumb to the pinky finger. And you kind of make these sounds. They're going to be audible. Just remember, I can't hear them. But as you make each one, Mani, Padme, Hum, you touching different fingers, and it's an inhale, and it's Om, and then inhale, Mani, inhale, Padme, inhale, and when you exhale, Hum. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, Om. Inhale, exhale, Mani. Inhale, exhale, Padme. Inhale, exhale, Hum. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, Om. Inhale, Mani. Inhale, Padme. Inhale, Hum. Okay, and then if you are sitting, to lay down on your back. And again, just be in a relaxed position. Your feet can fall out to your side. Your hands, arms can be 45-degree angles from your hip, and you can have your palms facing the ceiling to bring in the positive energy while you breathe here. And this is a yoga, they call it a Shavasana. And so just relax and take some breaths. And basically you're by lying on your back and letting go, you surrender to a place of deep stillness and being. And as you surrender your body, you can bring your mind to your loved ones who have passed or what you have lost. And imagine when times were different and maybe happier. Feel the connection between you and your loved ones or what you've lost. So it's easy in grief to believe that love has left you and you are now empty. In truth, there is still love in you and it lives in your heart. So take a couple more breaths and wish peace for yourself as you would wish peace for others, and believe one day you will be with each other again and surrender completely to your higher self. And let's just take a couple of cleansing breaths here. Let's inhale from your abdomen, expands, as does your chest. And exhale through your mouth, and you can sigh. Inhale again through your nose. Deep breath from your belly all the way through your throat. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Move your fingers and your toes. Bring your body back to the room. If you're on your backs, come up to a seating position. And you can open your eyes. And hopefully that was somewhat helpful. And hopefully I'm going to mute everybody.